I'm joined today by Isabelle Guelinckx. She's the Scientific and Executive Director of ILSI-Europe, and you hosted during the Food Allergy Forum a very interesting workshop. Can you tell us a little bit about the workshop and why you hosted that here?
Yeah. Well, the first intervention here at the Food Allergy Forum was indeed a training about a result at the end actually of a long journey on qualitative risk assessment. A journey that started back in 2020 when our Food Allergen Taskforce indicated that there was actually among industry really a lack of consensus on how to deploy qualitative risk assessments, which of course led to a problem on how to label allergens, and then that leads to potentially loss of trust of the consumer into the labeling, and also then an issue of public health. So together with actually experts in the field and a whole stakeholder group, they decided to build a consensus, a guiding document on all different methods that have to be implemented to apply qualitative risk assessment. There were at least 6 webinars where experts and the stakeholders were invited to give input to it. Stakeholders were regulatory, but also patient associations, academics, of course, and industry together gave feedback on how to implement this. And this resulted in a very comprehensive guiding document. And here on Wednesday, we presented this, highlighting different sections. And I think the workshop was a success because 80% of the attendees indicated that they indeed have a better understanding of qualitative risk assessment. It was also beautiful to see the many interactions that there were. And it's not the end of the journey yet, because we launched also a community of practice, and we invited all persons who are involved in qualitative risk assessments to actually join that community of practice. The objective of the community of practice is one, to continue exchanging on it. Exchanging can be latest news, issues that you have encountered and you want advice of other peers on it. It can be a new publication, it can be a regulation that just was updated. So basically a community to exchange on this, of course also to network. And we want to keep the quantitative risk assessment documents alive. So over the years there might be new versions coming out, following the input given by the persons who will implement it and the stakeholders. So yeah, it's a great journey.
And you also have a session on Friday, right?
Yes, indeed. There was first session, and we also on the last day will give an overview of what the Food Allergy Taskforce of ILSI-Europe has done over the last 2 decades, because this is a long-lasting group actually that's has moved forward the Food Allergy Forum in quite an intensive way. And Professor René Crevel will give an overview of the different milestones reached by the task force, and also Simon Flanagan from Mondelez will show you what is the next steps and where is it going, because it's moving in the right direction.
Thank you very much, Isabelle.
Thank you, Bert.